Hey guys, welcome to part 2 the Leaky Diecast saw. Like it's in part 1, recorded on Friday like usual, and we posted on Sunday like always. So yeah, let's get into what I found this week. Starting with something I'm just adding is Dale Jr.'s number 8 throwback from 2006. I'm just adding this car to the main collection. I really love this car. It's really hard one to find now, I think, so I'm really glad to have this. It's a cool throwback to his dad, and I love the Budweiser on it, everything, so it's a cool Gen 4 car. I've always liked this 2006 version of it, so I'm adding that to the collection. Now, stuff I found this week, starting with your Matchbox fuel car, which was like I forget what car it looks like, truck it looks like, but pretty cool truck. International, that's what it looks like to me. An old International from the 70s. It's pretty cool. Like those rims, no front decal, but that's okay. Or rear, but it's a pretty cool truck. I like those rims and stuff. It's a nice, decent little like 70s style truck. So yeah, I'm glad to find this one. That one's pretty cool. Next up are two moving parts I found. Starting with the Henry J. Gasser. Pretty cool casting. Finally found a version of this one. I think it looks really cool. I'm a big fan of Gasser, so this is a cool one to add to the collection. It seems really cool. It has this engine that moves right there. It's hood. It has front decals. Its rims are really cool. That fits the car really well. It has rear. This is a really cool car. So I'm glad to find this one to the collection. I just love these old style Gassers, and this is cool. It has some weight to it. That's a cool one to add. Really like that one. Next up is another cool moving parts. The 1975 Mitsubishi Lancer Celsius. Whatever. Yeah. Pretty cool Lancer. Mitsubishi as well. It's in the new casting added to the collection, which I'm excited for. It's a pretty cool car. Hood opens. So that's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool Japanese style race car from the 70s. Has rear decals, has front decals. This is a really cool looking Matchbox, and this opens up. It closes pretty well too, so it's a really cool car to add to the collection. I really like this one. So yeah, that's a cool Lancer to add to the collection. Next up is some mainly Hot Wheels, starting with the Audi RS E-Tone GT recolor. It's a pretty cool recolor. I still like the first version a little bit better. It's not bad. Rims are pretty cool. I like that front grille. It has rear decals too. This is a nice basic new Audi. It's a really cool new one to add to the collection. Not the biggest fan of the rims, but it fits this car. So yeah, it's a nice little casting. I'm glad I added this to the collection. So yeah, it's a cool Audi. Glad I found that one. Next up is the 2015 Dodge Charger SRT. It's always cool to find a new Charger Hellcat, and this is a cool one. I love the SRT right there. No front decals, so that's okay. No rear, but it's still pretty cool. The rims fit this car, so I'm okay with those. Not too bad of a car. It's a pretty cool SRT to find. I also finding these Challengers, so that's really cool. Glad to find that one. Next up is a cool bike, the BMW R90 Racer in black. Pretty cool recolor. I had the white version of it. I had to get one more version of it just because I thought it was pretty cool. It's a pretty cool bike. It's a pretty cool front end. Rims aren't the best. It's pretty cool looking. Has front decals, so that's cool. It's a pretty cool bike. Can't complain. Yeah, that's pretty cool BMW. Gotta add that one to the collection. Next up, another pretty cool car, the Liberty Walk Nissan 350 GTR R version 2. Really cool casting. I couldn't believe I found this because it's a pretty popular car to get. Don't have the first version of it. I got the second one. Rims are really cool. It's front decal. No rear, but it's a pretty cool like Le Mans style GTR. So I really like this casting. So it's always cool to find a new one of these. Add a new one of these to the collection. So pretty cool to find this car. So glad to find that one. The rest of these cars I got on Amazon some birthday money I got a few weeks ago. So starting with the Porsche 911 GT3, the new generation of this car. Really glad to finally add this to the collection. I really like the look of this car. I like it more than the last generation. I still like the first generation a little bit better, the GT3, but this is still really cool. It looks really nice in this blue. I like those headlights right there, and the rear decal right there. It's really nice. So that's pretty cool. Gotta find that Porsche in the collection. We can add that to the collection. Next up's another Liberty Walk. This time that's a Nissan Silvia S15. Glad to find this in the collection. It's been out for a while, but I have had the worst luck trying to find it. This looks incredible. Has a nice wide body. Like a Le Mans style car. Rear end's pretty decent. That's front and rear decals, which is pretty cool. Rims are okay, not too bad. But I like the paint scheme for it too. It's a really cool car. Really glad to finally have this in the collection. So it's a really cool Silvia. I like the Nissan Silvia from the 90s, so this is a cool one to add. So that's an awesome car. Really glad to find that one. Next up, it's the Corvette C8R. So happy to finally add this one to the collection. I found the C6R, which was in a weekly haul not too long ago. Now I have the C8R. I definitely like the C8R a little bit more. The newer generation. The front end's pretty cool. Rear end's pretty cool. That's a really cool car. There's no weird decals, but that's okay. It's still an awesome Le Mans style Corvette. I love these C8Rs, so this is really cool. So glad to add this to the collection. So that's a pretty cool Corvette. Next up from Car Culture, I had to add this one, the 2012 Mercedes-Benz C63 AMG Coupe Black Series in red. I love, I really got into Mercedes this year, and they're just really cool cars. And this Mercedes is just really nice. I love that front end. The rims are really cool. That rear end is really cool. It's just an awesome Mercedes. I'm really glad to get this. This is a really cool car that I really like. Has a nice little weight to it. It's an awesome car. It's really cool and more in person than even online. So I'm really glad I had this to the collection. So this is a really cool car to add. So yeah, that's an awesome Mercedes. Really happy to find that one. And lastly is Chase Elliott's Kelley Blue Books scheme from this year with the next gen. I had to add this because I saw Chase drive this scheme at the Glen, so I had to get it. I had to add this one in the collection. It's a little more pricey than I probably would find in person, but it was worth it. I like this scheme a lot. I know some people don't, but I do. It's just really cool with that Kelley Blue Books stamp right there on both sides. That white number 9. This is one of my favorite paint schemes for this year. It's like my favorite for Chase Elliott. He has some pretty good schemes this year. I'm just not the biggest Elliott fan, personally, but it's just a really cool car. Really glad to find this to the collection. So, yeah. That's what I found this week. Pretty decent hottest. More quality than quantity this week, which I'm okay with because a lot of these cars I've wanted to add to the collection for a while, and I finally have, so I'm really happy about that. So, yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Want more videos like this, please like, subscribe, and notification bell. See you guys in the next video, and I'll talk to you guys next time.